I have a 7-year-old son at home, and I can't help but think if I had had these tools as I was growing up, that they would have made a difference in my decision making as an adult, and I may not be sitting in this circle right now. And my goal is to help people stay out of here. I'm almost to my AA and on my way to drug and alcohol certification counseling, and GOGI certainly is very helpful in that. There were a couple of the youngsters that were in this group earlier that I brought the first GOGI book to, and I've got to watch them kind of in their thinking and the way that they carry themselves and the way they act. And GOGI really does work and help you to have a more positive outlook if you utilize it. That's something that I want to instill in my son. And of course, children have friends, and by extension I may be able to help his friends also make better decisions and perpetuate a next generation that is not landing in here, being a commodity to the state and being punished. We make bad decisions, we have to pay the price for it, but if we can make those good decisions and positive decisions at a younger age, then we may not ever see this, and that's what I want for my child. That's one of my main goals with this.
Two things kind of stood out to me. Basically that it was created by prisoners and for prisoners. That's important because we're going to grasp onto it more than it being an outside force. And then the last sentence, the GOGI way by making every decision matter, because it does. A lot of my decisions in the past, they mattered, but they were clouded. So now my judgment and my decisions are not clouded by using the 5-second light switch.
I was just thinking about her letter, and I was thinking about how, GOGI truly is a way of life, because a lot of us previously have been through a lot of programs, in our past, and programs are great, and we learn a lot, but once a program comes to an end, you kind of have a tendency to look at it that way, it's an end. So seeing GOGI as a way of life, something that we carry through for the rest of our lives, keeps us in that focus, that, because I know in my own case, and a lot of the men that I talk to, somewhere along the line, through our struggles with life, whatever those are that led us to this point, we lost our self-esteem. We stopped taking care of our life, and we lost our self-efficacy, which is believing in ourselves and our ability to be successful. And because of that, we ended up in places like this. And I agree with Troy. If I had learned a lot of this stuff as a kid, especially the boss of my brain, where I wasn't just reacting to thoughts that I had and just kind of being, blown in the wind with whatever thought came to my mind, I would have realized that I had control over these thoughts, and they were just thoughts, and I had the power to change them. And so understanding GOGI is this way of life that changes the game, because now I understand that when a thought pops in my head, that's all it is a thought. I don't have to act on it, I don't have to react to it. And I remember when I first started GOGI and learning the tools, and I thought they were kind of strange, and it was a little awkward because it was something new. But then one day, after a few weeks of studying GOGI, I was laying in my bunk and I found myself belly breathing, putting one hand on my belly, and I was like, oh, holy cow, I'm just kind of doing that naturally, and it's just becoming part of me. And I think that's just awesome. It really truly is a way of life, and I see a lot of success for myself for the first time because of stuff like GOGI. It's just amazing.
Coach Taylor said in her letter, we bring this back to the communities, and to our families, and to our friends. Because when they see us making the changes that we're making, then they're going to say, well, if this guy can do it, I can do it as well. So we inspire them to make these changes that we're making through GOGI. Because I'm working on my bachelor's in ministry right now. So I use GOGI to help me to focus on my studies. Because there's a lot of things that go on in the environment around us that can be distractions. So a 5-second light switch helps me to keep my focus. So when I get angry or frustrated or whatever, I use 5-second light switch to get me to go into my Bible and find my situation in there. So I pick a Bible character who went through what I'm going through right now, and I read it. And I say, what's your solution? That's my solution. So 5-second light switch helped me to go to my portion. Because sometimes when we get angry, I like to write poetry. Troy as well. We had class together, but we write poetry inside our writers. So that's a good release. So when you get angry, you forget to go through your release. So when you use this 5-second light switch, let me hurry up and get to this release. So it could be my Bible, when I go into there and find myself there, or my poetry, where I can release this anger into the paper and get it out, so I won't have to act it out. Like you said, I won't have to act it out. I can get it out in a better way. As far as my music, I like to go to my music to calm me down, calm my nerves down, to sit there in the bed. I like to do the belly breathing in the bed. I just get in the bed and listen to my music and calm down. But when we make these changes, You know, like Troy said, he got a son. I have a 7-year-old son as well, and I don't want him to make the same choices that I made in life. So I have to show him a better way. Let him know, you know what, son, I made these mistakes and I'm here, but you don't have to be here. You don't have to make the same mistakes that I made. So there's better choices to be made. You know, when you make these better choices, you know, them habits are going to be good in your future. So these 12 tools are very vital to our success in life if we apply them. And then once we apply them, bring it back to the community, they'll see it work because they knew the old us. So when they see the new us, they know, oh well, prison didn't change you. It's what you did when you was in prison that changes you. And this is something that we use, these tools, to help us change. I like it, bring it to the community because we need to. But we owe them something, not just because we committed a crime, but because we created to be a service of others. You know, that's GOGI stands for, being a service to others, and that ultimate freedom. And I feel we all have that in us to give out.